Alright, so it's a different day and I still have to go to the gym, but first, I have to clean my room and make beef. And here's a montage of me doing both.
Ninguém me ama, ninguém me evita, mesma maneira que você. Minha vida inteira jamais procurarei alguém que ame o meu amar. Você não tenho medo nem insegurança. O sol nascerá e tu irás.
Alright, so I got chest today. I'm gonna bench, and I've been trying to deadlift every single day, but my knee started to hurt whenever I was doing sumo deadlifts for some reason, and it was like getting really bad. So I think I'm just gonna do conventional deadlifts every day and just lower the overall workload, or lower the amount of weight that I'm doing, just so I'm not like messing with my knee. Because for some reason it doesn't hurt during conventional, but it does whenever I pull sumo. So I'm just gonna keep doing conventional until it stops hurting. Hey guys, so I don't know if I wanted to do a commentary for this workout or just had music through it, but I injured my back, so that basically forced me to do a commentary and talk about said injury. And first, I'm going to talk about the exercises I did before I started deadlifting. And this particular day, I had a heavy bench single and back offs and Spoto press. I ended up doing 225 for my single, which moved really smooth. For my back offs and Spoto press, I did a 3x4. And I don't know if y'all know what Spoto press is, but Spoto press is basically just like a normal bench press. The only difference is you stop the bar like an inch above your chest. So in some of the clips, you'll see me stopping the bar like an inch or so above my chest, and it's just supposed to help you with control and whatnot. What's also pretty important was I wasn't overly stimmed that day. I didn't take any large amounts of caffeine or DMAA. The only thing I did different was something I was going to put in the video, but I decided to leave it out, which was using strawberry lemonade instead of water with pre-workout. Because I've seen people put on TikTok and Instagram them using orange juice with their pre-workout, and it made like a big difference in their pump. But for me, I didn't really, it only tasted different. That was like the only thing that I could kind of tell. But in terms of pump, I couldn't really tell because I didn't do any accessories on this day since I was going to do them after I deadlifted, but I ended up injuring myself whenever I deadlifted, so I wasn't able to do it, but I want to try it again soon. But now to talk about my back injury, essentially what happened was I was deadlifting, and on one of my last sets I got this weird lower back pain. There was no snap or loud sound, which I think is somewhat of a good sign, but in the clip at like 9:40ish in the video, where you can see the clip in its entirety, you can see me reach for my lower back after I finished the set. There wasn't really any like form issues from what I can tell. It looks like pretty standard form, especially for me. The only thing I can think of is I think my grip, since whenever I did my first rep, whenever it came down, I guess it moved in like a different spot, and it kind of like threw off my alignment, because whenever I remember looking down, I felt like one of my hands was a little bit further out than the other one. But I couldn't really like, I didn't decide to fix it, which I probably should have. But yeah, so it happened on the second rep after the first one. And for some context, I had been trying to deadlift daily by doing very low weight in reps, but I'm guessing that it didn't let my body recover enough, as I generally have a hard time eating my caloric maintenance, which for sure has its effects on me recovery and energy wise. So basically after that, I stopped deadlifting and started to stretch and did some muscle ups before I ended up finishing my workout and leaving. And once I got home, I tried to lay down to sleep, and that's whenever my back was hurting the most. So for example, whenever I was trying to go to bed that night, anytime I flipped / moved around when I was laying down on my back, it would really hurt. So that was the first night after the injury. I think I woke up at like 5 a.m. in the middle of the night, but other than that, I slept pretty okay. And I'm recording this commentary like 3 days after the injury, and it's been like getting a lot better over the past like 3 days. Like the first day or the day after I woke up with my after my back injury, I could barely walk without like a whole lot of pain, but now I can like walk around with very, very little pain. I also kind of stretched too in between there, just doing some stretches to help with like core stability and whatnot, which I think kind of helped, but I've only done them once, so probably not, but possibly. I also haven't gone to the gym since that day, And I don't know if I'm going to wait until Monday to go again so I can somewhat restart my schedule, and maybe I'll go and do exercises that aren't so taxing on the lower back. So basically a much more hypertrophy style workout. Another thing is that I planned on competing in December, but I'm not entirely sure how my back will feel and if I'll be at 100% by then. I don't doubt that I would be at 100% since that's a month away, but it would for sure raise some concerns regarding my performance and future injuries, so I might not risk it. And the deadline to register for this competition is in a week, so I don't know if I can I don't want to jump the gun and say that I can compete and then not end up competing, or cause myself to get injured again by not letting my back fully heal. But I do plan on deadlifting again, maybe within the next week or two, and just do graded exposure on deadlifts and squats since they kind of compress the spine, and see how that goes. I think I'll probably be at 100% within these next few weeks or so. I'm not entirely sure. I'm for sure gonna work it out and stuff, but I've been getting better every day, obviously. And for the rest of my video, this is just me doing some muscle ups. I think I did 5. I failed the 4th one, I think, or the 5th one, and then I had to redo it. I think generally that the form is okay, but not anything spectacular. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Also, I hate to be that guy, but liking and subscribing does help out a lot, and also telling me what y'all would like to see in the future helps out.